Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I am back, kind of back. I want to first of all apologize for the last week and a half where my video has been very sparse, except for a weekly recap and a short that I did. I've been under the weather for that time. I actually tested positive for COVID, and it's done a number. There's a few days where I just wasn't feeling well, plus my voice, my throat. So you'll notice a little bit of a rasp in my talking today. So I apologize. Hope you can bear with it for today and a few future videos. But I am back. I'm trying to go ahead and continue to produce as much as possible. What I wanted to talk about today is we are almost to the end of Q1. First 3 months of 2023 is almost over. Can you believe it? This year is flying by. Some great stuff is happening. So it's time to go ahead for me to reevaluate my goals as far as the channel goes and what the direction is that I want to do here for the rest of the year. As I mentioned at the beginning of the year, I try and target goals each quarter. I try to communicate them because I want to be as transparent as possible. At the end of that quarter, we'll go ahead and make adjustments on what's working, what's not working. And I highly encourage and appreciate any feedback that you have and things that you want to see from the channel. I may not always be able to appease you, but I'm happy to take any suggestions and try and make this as much of a community channel as possible and provide you with as much quality as possible, not just trying to show you different NFTs. That's not at all what I'm interested in doing with this channel. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the stuff that I'm thinking of as far as starting out the next quarter, and then we'll go ahead and at the end of June reevaluate again. First and foremost, you've already seen it. You've already seen me talk about it on the last week's weekly recap. There is a new logo. There is a new brand. Really tried to get everything a little more scoped towards the Warrior Lion persona. As you saw from my last logo, or my only other logo, I should say, it's rather old. It wasn't really specific to Warrior Lion. And I've been meaning to update this for a good year now, and it's taken me that long. I think I'd rather spend my hard-earned wax on NFTs and gaming and really being able to test out different items than pay someone to go ahead and do a new logo for me. I think that's been my biggest hesitation so far. But recently, I was able to find a new obsession, I should say. AI art. If you haven't tried it, I encourage you to check it out, even if it's just test a few things out. It's super cool. Like I said, I got sucked into it there for a little while. And I was able to generate a new logo through it. Did some touch-ups to make it a little more customized. But this is the new logo that it came out with. I really, really, really like it. Please let me know down in the comments below what you think about it, if you like this better than the old one. In addition to the new logo, I've been thinking about doing this for a while also. Some sort of art NFT collection for the Warrior Lion Gaming channel. Obviously focused on a lion that's a warrior. And his story behind it, which is something that I really would like to come out with. I've already started thinking of the different ideas that go with it. So it is an art collection. I've gone ahead and I've made 2 NFTs, the common on the left here and the epic on the right, and started distributing some of the commons as part of a giveaway within the Discord. I will be giving away more. I'm going to hesitate to do that just a little bit. I'd love to get through some of the details as far as potentially getting whitelisted on Atomic Hub, which is a little bit challenging for AI art. Understandably, I get it. But it's basically, I think they said about 95% of AI art is not whitelistable, just because of some of the details behind it, which I get. So I have to figure out. I'm going to be working with them to really try and figure out how to get an NFT art collection in there. I'm not the most artistic. That's the problem. I like to put these videos together, but as far as drawing goes, my brother got that that talent. I did not. So I got to figure something out. I think it's going to be really neat if I'm able to get this whitelisted and up and running. Like I said, there's going to be a storyline behind it. It's going to be focused on an art collection with some utility. As you all have heard in the Discord, that when Dungeon Worlds comes out, I'm going to go ahead and have a dungeon for the Warrior Lion channel. And we're going to go ahead and, if I can get the NFTs whitelisted, it's going to play a major part in the dungeon, because I think it would be neat to have rewards for it. Plus, you can stake them for MP. I just think it'll be a neat addition to the dungeon and the overall community, really promote the community itself. So that's just one thing that I'm thinking about. Other things in the future, but again, just for regulation perspectives, it's going to be an art focused. I will not be creating a game related to these NFTs, so please understand that if you go ahead out and either win them or get in some other means. So it's a fun collection that's for the channel. All right, enough with AI art, the logo, NFT collection. I'm going to go ahead and jump over to game. We'll go ahead and play, and I'll talk about some of the other things, some of the adjustments, some of the things I think went well with the first quarter, and just let you know what's going to be coming up here in the near future. So I hope you enjoy this. Let me jump over, and I'll talk to you all in a second. All right, I am back. We're going to go ahead and use Avalon the game for this talk through. I have another one that's coming up here in the near future that we're going to go ahead and use Immersis, which we normally use for these types of conversations. I just got to get my badge, so I want to go ahead and play and talk to you guys while I work through some of those. Plus, we'll do some wolf and bear hunting. As far as what's coming up, let's talk about some of the things that I did the first quarter that did not work out so well. Then we'll talk about some things that I'm going to be going ahead and focusing on. First of all, I experimented with YouTube Shorts. Probably not going to be doing many of those before. Those were a little bit brutal as far as some of the feedback that I got, which I get. I was new, so I tested it. It didn't work out the way I had hoped. So what I want to do is really play to my strengths a little bit more. Like I said, I'm not the most artistic, and I think there's a big those people that are successful with, especially game-related ones of those, are pretty creative and have a nice artistic bone in their body, which, like I said, I kind of don't. So there's challenges there. So again, I'm going to start playing to my strengths. As far as different types of videos that I do that have worked well in the past, that I've gotten a lot of great feedback on. So those are what I'm going to focus on coming here forward. And things like, I think my strengths are educational, as far as helping people out, do a better understanding of what they should be doing when they're looking at different games or red flags or different tips and tricks throughout the Wax blockchain, things like that. Also, beginner guides, I think, have really done well in the past. So we'll be doing a lot more of those and really focusing on that type of stuff. So as far as the YouTube Shorts, this guy's ignoring me. That'll teach you to ignore me. As far as YouTube Shorts, I'm really going to avoid those. And start focusing on the stuff that I enjoy. As far as, I don't know if you've all have noticed, but there's starting to be a shift, or I should say a revised. I don't think revised is probably the best word. I almost forgot the white pelt there. A rebirth of clickers coming out. I've noticed that I think people are starting to see signs of the bear market kind of loosening up a little bit. I don't know if it is or it isn't. Again, not financial advice, but I think some project owners are. So they are starting to see the ways of early 2022 where there wasn't a bear market and clickers were doing really well. So I'm starting to see them come out of the woodwork. I've actually been contacted by 3 of them just this week, which they weren't very happy when I turned them down as far as going ahead and promoting their products and doing a video for their games. So I think I'm actually going to do a hard stance. Um, if the project's not unique, and I've talked about this before, I went through a whole video where I did a new standard conversation where I wanted to go ahead and just really avoid clickers in general. So if you curious at all, there's a video out there talking about my new standard. It's probably from about 6 months ago, maybe a little less than that. But I really want to refocus on that because I strongly believe that there's so many clickers out there that are short term. There are some long term clickers that I must give credit to. They're making things as unique as possible as you can with clickers. So I have to give them credit. But there's so many copycats and there's so many different things that just baffle me. Good project teams focusing on clickers. It's crazy. So I'm gonna again refocus and avoid clickers. I'm actually gonna do most of my videos partnering up with projects, so it's more of a long-term relationship, not just a quick shill. I'll review your project and step on out of there. So I want to focus on really creating some long-term partnerships. I already have a few in place. You all know those: Noah Pangea, Taco, Farming Tales. I've been doing a number of videos with Avalon here. And I have a few more that are on the way that I'm hoping to finalize here in the next week or two. So I'll obviously go ahead and communicate those. Each one of them fall within the standard that I was referring to before, as far as they are legit long-term projects that really I think people should be excited about. And I apologize if you hear my clicking on the side here. Just trying to kill the lich here so I can get that requirement out of the way. Got some help in here. But I'm really just going to focus on those types of projects and partnerships where I can go ahead and bring you updates, tips and tricks, beginner guides, all focused around the good projects. And as you know, as you're well aware, there's not a ton of them on Wax. I keep looking for them and I can't keep finding them. But I think I found a few good ones, so we'll go ahead and do those. And there's going to be very few gameplay reviews. I know a lot of people like the gameplay reviews and like that I dig into them. I'm still going to be looking at new games. I'm still going to be keeping an eye out there. I may focus most of my time more on the legit games and providing you long-term good content for the legit games, rather than just gameplaying something that I'm not going to play long-term and that I wouldn't recommend long-term. What I will do, though, is if there's an overwhelming community request for me to do a review on certain games that I may not be into, and may not necessarily regularly do, but if the community really is excited for a game that they want me to do, I'll be happy to go ahead and do that, as long as you have the understanding that I'm doing it for the community, not necessarily for the shilling of it, which a lot of people are. So again, if you have any suggestions or any thoughts, any recommendations, there is a new channel in my Discord that you can go ahead and jump in there and provide your feedback. Let me know if there's games that you want me to go ahead and do a review on, and we'll bring it to the Discord. If everybody's excited about it, I'll go ahead and do it. I don't want to completely discount or say that I'm not going to do gameplay reviews. I still want to do what the community wants me to do for some of those. I'm just going to focus a lot more on the partnerships that I'm trying to create. In addition to that, as far as the long term, I'm actually going to start taking a look a little bit outside of the Wax blockchain, also coming up here in the near future. I know a lot. My focus has been with Wax, and I think it is without a doubt the best blockchain because I think it has a great community, and I think it has some legit games. They're starting to get some legit games coming out here, and obviously the no gas fee is a huge exciting boost for the blockchain. But I'm also going to take a look at Polygon. The more I've been into Avalon and talking to the community within Avalon, I've started to really notice the potential of Polygon also. So keep an eye out for that. There will be some videos coming. I've already started talking about it in Discord, getting some suggestions within Discord. Avalon is one of those games that is a dual blockchain. It is both Wax and Polygon. It's going to have a lot of other blockchains in the future. So that's what's got me kind of interested in checking out some of the other blockchains. So you'll see that coming here shortly. I'm not sure what game I'll start with, but I'll probably start doing some game reviews there just to kind of get a feel for the blockchain and the types of games that are on the blockchain. And then we'll start seeing if we can partner up with some of the good ones also. That may not be till the end of the quarter or sometime down the road, but it'll come. It'll come here in the near future. Maybe I'll go ahead up here and you guys can all watch me get slaughtered by the dragon. So some good stuff coming there. Like I said, I have a few more partnerships in the works. Really hoping that they all work out. I guess I should stop sprinting up here because I'm out of stamina now. So some of them I think you'll be excited about. Some of them you may not even be aware of that there's coming out as far as the games go. So that's a lot of fun. Like I said, let me just quick do a recap, see what I've missed so far. Going to still continue to try and work on the NFTs. Going to really work on partnerships. You're going to see a lot more beginner guides coming out because I think there's a lot of people that, especially if they're new to a game and they're starting to jump into a game, enjoy those. So those will be coming here more and more in the near future. So you'll take a look for those. I mentioned I'm going to do some wolves now. Now we got the black wolves. These are a lot harder than... Oh, where did you go? These are a lot harder than the gray wolves that I've been fighting in the past. They run down this hill. This guy is jumping all over the place. What is going on here? Oh, here's a second one that came. I'm in trouble now. So you may just see me go to a graveyard here. Well, I just don't understand where he keeps going. Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted by him hopping all over the place. I don't quite understand why he's doing that. Oh, okay, sorry. So we'll go ahead and start doing more of that. Let me run up this hill. I'm really trying to get to the bear because I want to show you the bear. The neat thing with Avalon that they've gotten recently is companions, which I'm going to go ahead and show you here. I'll pull out the Juggernaut companion. They don't do anything yet. It's still alpha. It's still test phase. So they're just testing them out. In the future, you'll be able to go ahead. Oh, we got two coming down here. You'll be able to go ahead and level them up. Oh, I don't know why they keep doing that. You'll be able to, rubber band, and you'll be able to level them up. They'll be able to help you out a whole lot more in different things. So it'll be neat to see the way they're utilized here in the future. So I just pulled that out there. The bear has a bear cub, which will be fun to use. Sorry, I'm much further up the hill now. I had a bit of a coughing fit. Again, my throat is not feeling the greatest. So I hope you can bear with me on that. The bear should be... Hey, there we go. There's the bear there. What I want to do is just do a quick recap of some of the things that are changing, some of the things that didn't go super well. Again, the YouTube shorts won't be doing those probably anymore. Didn't get the most positive feedback for those. So I don't want to waste your guys' time or my time. I'd rather focus on some of the things that are working well. I will continue to focus on trying to get the NFT collection whitelisted. I think that'll be a fun addition to everything that's going on. Hey, I got a bear cub. Woohoo! A little surprised by that. Sorry, that ended up being a whole lot quicker than I expected it to be. So we'll go ahead and pop the bear cub out here. So you can go ahead and see that. Where are you, bear cub? That didn't pop out. Oh gosh, I'm getting distracted a lot. There we go. Look at the cute little bear cub. We'll call him Teddy. All right, I'm gonna run back down this hill. Woo! I am getting distracted. I totally didn't expect that to happen so quickly. So maybe what I'll do is I'll run up here and I'll let the dragon kill me, just to show you the dragon itself. I guess we'll go ahead and kill this bear one more time. Again, NFT collection. We're going to continue to work on that. Get that whitelisted. We're going to work on getting some more partnerships, focused on providing both game educational content and also just focused tips and tricks on games that I think you all will enjoy for a long period of time, instead of just trying to do all that shilling stuff that a lot of other people try and do. So really focusing on that stuff. All right, we are going to run around this corner here. There is the dragon. What's going to happen here is I'm going to walk in there, try and grab a chest, and he is going to slaughter me instantly. So hope you all enjoy this one. In addition to that types of stuff, see, he just slaughtered me. I wanted to show that. I thought it was fun. In addition to that, we are also going to try and do other types of videos that really bring awareness to different things with throughout the community, whether it's tips and tricks, just when you're looking into games, or if it is red flags to look out for, or just different how-tos that you may be interested in. Sorry, trying to close the chat screen. Just a lot of stuff like that I think may be more beneficial in the long run. I really want to focus on my strengths, which I hope you all appreciate, because I think it's going to benefit everyone as a community, because I feel like that's a lot of the feedback that I've seen and heard throughout the community, instead of just doing some of the generic stuff. In addition, I'm also going to start pulling in and taking a look at Polygon, getting so much good feedback on that I think it would be an interesting addition to the community, since I know a lot of people in the community are also playing Polygon games, so I started getting suggestions. And go ahead and down in the comments below. What are your thoughts? I also want to, sorry, I forgot to mention this. Again, I'm all over the place, so I apologize. I also want to become a little bit more active on Twitter. So if you haven't followed me on Twitter yet, I'd appreciate if you did, so we can start getting some conversations going there. Starting to connect with some really good streamers and content creators for Wax that I think I'd like to really start getting some more communication, more ease of use. I know we have the Discord, but also Twitter a lot of people use, so I think that's a good addition to the channel. Go ahead in the comments down below. Do you have any additional suggestions, any additional things that you think I should focus on that you'd like to see more? As I mentioned, if we do gameplay reviews, it's going to be community requested for the most part, unless I do see something that really just knocks, as they say, knocks my socks off. So if I see anything like that, I'll go ahead and really bring those two that I may want to go ahead and test out. All right, I rambled a lot in this video, so I apologize. I was a little bit scatterbrained. I said it before, I'll say it again. I'm not feeling the greatest, so I'm a little scatterbrained on a few things. Sorry, just slaughtering some chickens. The reason I'm killing the chickens, not because I just want to kill some chickens, it's because they give you once you cook them up, they give you a stamina boost. So it's a nice addition and a stamina regeneration boost that I use quite a bit, since I'm a more of a tank type of character. So that's why I keep going around and killing these. And Cornwall, if you are not aware, in Avalon has a lot of chickens to go ahead and get. So we'll go ahead and run around as I finish up this video and do that. Comments down below. Let me know if any suggestions, what your thoughts are of the new logo, what your thoughts are of my approach to Q2 of 2023. Again, we will reevaluate it at the end of Q2, see if there's anything we need to adjust again. Obviously, we're always evaluating it throughout the quarter itself, but that's it. Expect upcoming, there's going to be some more videos that are coming out upon suggestion of Crypto Witch. If you're not following her on Twitter and YouTube, I suggest you do. I'm going to be dropping a video here shortly on just talking through the process of what I do when I am looking at a new game, what I go through, using her words. When someone says do your own research, from my personal opinion, this is what we're suggesting. So check out that video coming here shortly, plus a ton of beginner guides, plus a ton of other fun stuff, and hopefully some partnership announcements coming here very soon. I hope you all have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.